Hello everybody, how are we doing today? How's everyone doing? Who do we have in the chat? We got Christopher Hall in here, we got Lotmo, Crypto, Matek, Thomas, Mashallah, Thomas, Hasta la Vista, Barbie. Welcome everybody else. I'm very red right now. I'm very red. Now I'm turning more orange. And then I'll be turning other colours soon because I got the funky lights on. Loza, Ryan, cool. How's everyone's day been? Is it bank holiday for? Dare I say pink? Yeah. Hasta la vista, Barbie. We love the pink. We got a bit of the pink going on. Digidrum. Welcome. Okay, cool. So we've had a little bit of a dump here. Let me just turn the volume down on this so I'm not shouting over my own shit. Yeah, a little bit of a move down. To be honest, I've taken 2 trades today. The first one got stopped out very quickly. The second one I closed out in profit fairly quickly. So I'll cover what each of those were. So we had London session. What we tend to be seeing at the moment, if we just go back over basically the last week or so, and we're just going to use the sessions here. Okay, we'll just move this out of the way for a moment. We tend to see this trend of Asia London session, just consolidation. Okay, Asia London session, and then New York's the one that gets the move. Right, and we've seen this for a while. It happened last week as well, all the way back here. Okay, Asia London session consolidation, Asia London session consolidation, and New York gets the expansion. So for today, I actually took a short position as we came up here because we'd just come into that point in which we were looking for a pivot, that 12 to 12:30 UTC pivot. Sorry, is this music too loud? Can everyone hear me okay, first of all? Is that better? Or was it fine anyway? Yeah, we had this, and it was essentially just looking at golden pocket type of thing between Asia and London, coming up into an OB up here. Wanted to take a little short position. I was looking for price to move down. Okay, music's going down further, and to take the liquidity at the lows over there. Whoa, let me done the backwards thing on the music a bit too much. How's the music now? Chill? We good? Everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, the lag on YouTube, man. I assume everyone can hear me fine now. Yeah, so that was the short position from earlier that I got stopped out of almost instantly on that one. And then we had this. So for everyone who's in the crew, you'll know that I had the long position. I'll just bring this up on here if this is going to work. Here we go. So this was the long from earlier. So I was looking at this 26020, an important level to hold, quick sweep of local lows into the imbalance below, and VWAP could be a good scalp long. Okay, so we had that move down. That was what I was looking for as we came into, just earlier on, right, when we were in New York session. I was looking for that move down to just sweep some local lows, come into VWAP, and come into the imbalances. And what did we do? Okay, we had that move down. Perfectly came into that. That was when I took the long. There we go, once again on there, took the long position. And then if we take a look at it on here, then we can see was able to take a quick take profit and then close out as we took out the highs over here. So a decent trade. Okay, one loss, one win on Bitcoin today. This also is kind of clear when you bring up that's Twitter. Who wants to see my Twitter homepage? Exo over here, Exo. So this was that dip, okay, coming into the stacked imbalances, which is something I always like to do, okay. It's very, very straightforward simple strategy you can use is when you build those stacked imbalances and you have a bias there, you can look for a tap into them. Your invalidation is basically if it trades through them. And the same instance as what we've just had here, okay? We could be looking for a short position if we do get a bounce back up to around about that 25.050, 25.040. There could be a bounce up to there, and then there could be a short position that could be traded back down. So this is the template that I shared with the crew, everybody in the crew, right at the beginning of summer. And I have just made this available on Twitter as well, because I've got some more templates that are going to be coming out. So basically, crew get early access to everything. And after a while, I might make these things available to everyone. So if anyone does want this particular template, then do go over onto Twitter here and look for this post, okay? Once you've retweeted and commented, you'll get an automatic DM that will send you a link to download this. So then you can look at the same stuff that I'm looking at. So I use this a lot on the 15-minute time frame and the 4-hour time frame. Those are the two main ones that I'm using this for. So 15 minutes is my low time frame, looking for the imbalances, looking for the delta divergences, okay, as well. So you get these delta divergences, and also on the 4-hour time frame they're the main two that I'm using. So that's readily available for everyone. Don't worry, guys in the crew, okay, working on some other stuff for you guys. So but you've had it for 3 months now, so I think it's time to open it up to the public for all you freebie lovers out there. It's done. And look, we all know how much this follow count. Look, it's gone down again. It's just, I'm desperately trying to push on this at the moment, and it's yeah, if anyone's not following me on Twitter, please do, because, like, oh man, it's painful doing all of this all the time. So we're trying to get there. We are going to get there eventually. We're having a bit of I mean, we've got to do it. We've got to be focusing now on the marketing and getting some growth back into Toros. Otherwise, like, without growth, we're not going to be here for, like. So we got to go for it, and we got to find people who enjoy what we do over here. So yeah, what else do we have going on in the chat? Thomas, do you know ICT concepts? I wouldn't be able to tell you what is an ICT concept or what isn't, but I trade liquidity, I trade imbalances, single prints, which are fair value gaps, liquidity, order blocks, all of those kind of things, which I guess that guy's tried to brand as his own. So yeah, I probably know them, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what they are in terms of the terminology of ICT or SMC or any of that stuff. Mr. Brownbug, I'm very, very good, thank you. I am very good. Why are we still looking at the Twitter? We don't need to be looking at the Twitter anymore. We want to be going back over onto this, and we probably want to just open up TradingView. I'm very good, Mr. Brownbug. I'm feeling good. The only reason I'm live today or this evening is because it's a bank holiday, and the gym and pool closes early. So usually, like, my nighttime routine is just to go and wind down in the evenings. So I normally go to the gym like 8 p.m, do an hour there, then go for a swim, and then like chill and read. And then I go to bed without like my phone and without any computer screen in front of me. And it's so nice. So by this time, often like I'm in relaxation mode. And yeah, but today the pool closes early because it's a bank holiday. So I thought I may as well come on here, which is going to throw me off my routine massively, but it's all good. I enjoy doing these streams. I don't get to do them too often anymore. Do you have funded accounts? I do, yeah. I've been explaining a couple of these with the crew as well, so I don't really use them. I've taken challenges. I've got a couple of live accounts that are there. The main reason I've been doing it is just because I wanted to get an understanding of like how they work, to give some information on it. So yeah, I've got a top step one, I've got a crypto fund trader one, and I did have an FTMO one. I don't know if they get like cancelled after a while. I don't actually know. I don't really care. They're only little small accounts. I failed some challenges, yeah. Yeah, I failed some challenges. I think last year I failed a few of them. I had no idea how to trade them. I'd go in and I'd like hedge. I failed a crypto fund trader one this year. So I tried to hedge. And then it immediately was like, you can't hedge your position. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just didn't read the rules. So yeah, I failed a few silly mistakes. We've all been there. We're all human. Trying to like pass them too quickly because I've been impatient. But yeah, I've got a few that are alive and they're good and they're healthy. So, or a couple that are alive and good and healthy. Shabam, hey there. I want to work with you as a thumbnail designer. Yeah. Sure, if you want to send me some examples of thumbnails, then do, because mine suck. Punk, I have a Polestar car. Polestar 2, it's like an electric car, a bit like a Tesla, but better. Thomas, yeah. We'll get into more funded stuff when... Let's get back to the charts here. Any more questions from anyone? Yeah, either DM me on Discord or on Twitter, or just email info@tauruscrypto.com. So you see the tauruscrypto.com at the top of the screen there. It's just info@tauruscrypto.com. So what else is going on? It stopped moving, like it dumped and then it stopped moving. So look, we're looking for price to move back here. All right, this is where we want to see price move. We've got the delta divergences on the low here, so that's fair. I want to see price come back up to this 26.040 to 26.050. That could be a little short position that you trade back down slightly. The nice thing about what we've got there is it comes back into VWAP. So if we turn our VWAP on, there it is. Okay, a little bit of a bounce. Little bit of a bounce. To trade imbalances like that, do you need exo charts? Yes, you do. You do need exo charts. Or something that will give you something similar, and then you'll just have to tune it. What's all this noise going on outside? Noisy, noisy, noisy. The cumulative delta divergences, like I just explained a minute ago, 15-minute and 4-hour are the time frames that I like to use them for. They're the ones that I use often, and they're the ones that I've found some success with, just because of the way that I've set it up. I would imagine... See, look, you're quite nicely catching highs and lows. I would imagine from this, the fact that it works on a 4-hour and a 15-minute time frame probably means it's pretty good across the board. Like you throw in a 90-minute and you might get some good stuff on here as well, but you just got to play around with it, see what works. They're good, and they just add confluence. Look, those imbalances, stacked imbalances acting nicely again down here with the delta divergence, stacked imbalances, delta divergence. They're good. It's a good little thing. It's good. This is the other one I'm using a lot of. And then, of course, we do have our TPO. Where is our TPO? There it is. So we're currently at the daily POC. Kindly have a look at my Discord. I will do, yeah, once I finish the stream. If anyone's messaged me, I've got a DM on Twitter as well. I've got a DM on Discord. You haven't DM'd me on Discord. Oh, have you? Is it just in the requests? No. What have you given me a friend request or a message request? I don't know, man. Both. Okay, I'll get to that. Don't worry. I'll find you. I don't see anything yet. Are you that guy? No, you're not that guy. Shadow. Oh, I've got so many friend requests. What's your username? I have so many friend requests and so many message requests. Well, I've not got anything from you, man. I've not got anything from you. You definitely haven't messaged me. Anyway, back to it. Do it on fucking Twitter or something. I'll get that one. Angie, just follow me. Thank you very much. Been using a template for a few weeks now. Do you use the naked POC on this template? For the 4 hour, I would. I like them on the 4 hour. So I think as standard they're turned on, aren't they? So I think I have MPOCs turned on the 4 hour on the template itself. And I may actually have the imbalances turned off, but it's your choice as to whether you you trade them. Look, 4 hour NPOCs. Okay, example. So this is the template in effect. Okay, there's an MPOC. Spike up into it, reject. MPOC created down here. Drop down into it, bounce. MPOC created here. Move into it, reject. MPOC created over here. Drop down into it, bounce. Okay, so that's the last. You maybe got a little bit of a reaction off of this one, so that one didn't quite work out. But so 1 out of 1, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, and then you get some others back here that aren't quite as effective. So yeah, they're definitely good. You want to see the ones where there's time and space spent away from it. Same as with a VWAP, for example. So you want to get that time and space. So if you're using like an anchored VWAP, when you have time and space away from it, I'm giving out some golden nuggets here, guys. I hope you are liking this stream. When you have time and space away from VWAP and price moves back into it, you can expect a rejection. What you don't want to see is price hugging VWAP, and then you're trying to trade off of VWAP when you're like right next to it. Okay. So there's an example of it back here when you had this VWAP and price was just like, I mean, it actually worked out really, really well. But normally you would want to see more time and space away from VWAP before you take trades off of it. But on this occasion, VWAPs are just killing it right now. Really killing it. VWAPs and volume. So points of control, VWAPs, really nice. So there we see like the MPOC here working. Our daily point of control and the 4 hour NPOC. And then another thing is if we go over to our session POCs over here, right, I would imagine that this is also the London session point of control. Oh, I'm wrong. It's not the London session POC. But it is the London session value area low. And I think if I do change the tick size, I'll cheat a little bit here. Oh man, what have I done? Where's my tick size gone? It's not working. Oh. Oh. For some reason it's not changing my settings. Okay. Forget that. Forget that. I don't use that template so much anymore. Give analysis on BNB coin. David Urban's in the house. How's it going? Christopher Hall, yes, the bot is working 100%. Bot's been working all day. So if you haven't commented and retweeted, then you will not have got a DM. You have to comment and retweet. Retweet and comment. The like is optional. I just say like it anyway because I want you to. But it is a comment and a retweet that you need to do. And then there's a nice little bot. I'm finally getting the hang of this stuff. This like actual marketing shit. Imagine if I used to know how to do this. Life would be so much easier. Yeah, then we have a bot that will send a DM with the template. It's clever, isn't it? Technology these days. And I've been fucking around trying to... Yeah, I'm so bad. Thomas, stop demanding stuff. Please have a look at your Discord public chat. Hey. Everyone's demanding stuff of me today. Right, public chat. I found you. Right, okay, cool. Please have a look at your DMs. Yes. I've got 460 message requests. I'll have to wait until the stream's ended because I also can't see the names because it's on streamer mode. Well, streamer mode is enabled, which means I can't actually see your names. Because doesn't want to dox anyone when I bring up, if I accidentally bring Discord up on stream. I'll find you, man, don't worry. Let me just open up a message. I'm going to add you as a friend. There we go. Shabam, I've added you as a friend. You're now my friend. We are friends. We are all friends here. Christopher, you reposted, commented, and liked. Oh. All right. Well, if you're not getting again, DM me. DM me if you haven't got the shit yet. It should be working, but if it doesn't, DM me. I'm looking at all the people who have reposted this. And I don't see Christopher Hall in there. Punk, yes, you will need the premium EXO chart, so you'll need to have EXO Desktop Pro in order to do that. We can maybe give away... If you come back again, I'm going to do a live stream on Thursday. If you don't have EXO Pro, we'll give away... we'll give away a couple of 3-month memberships on the next stream. Because I'm aware that I'm... posting this stuff up and not all of you can gain access to it. So we'll give away a couple of those. I hope we have a few more license keys available. I have to check on that. Link coin analysis, BNB analysis. Anybody else want how to mark previous day value area low and previous day value area high? So you can do this on TradingView. This is nice. We've got new people in the chat, so welcome new people. On TradingView, okay. Oh look, market's just closed. Closing. New York session has just finished. There's my alert to say New York session has just finished. Oh yeah. Yes, of course, that's you. Of course, that's you, Christopher. Yes, one of my favorite reply guys. Yeah, cool. I'll send it over to you. I don't know why that hasn't worked because I think you have done everything that needed to be done. That's weird. Obviously, just doesn't like you because you're just talking too much shit, right? You're just commenting too much nonsense, so the bot doesn't like you. But yeah, I'll do that. Again, send me a message if I forget, because I might forget, because I will be going to sleep after this. What the hell is going on with my phone? It's fine. Lionheart, 3 months discount still on. 3 month discount for what exactly? Anyway, I was going to be saying, I'm so distracted. I always come on these streams, and I mean, I actually am doing TA. I'm giving some information out. To find the value area low and the value area high, right? If you don't have XOCharts, very, very simple to do on TradingView. Okay, just search SVP. Okay, session volume profile. Add that onto your chart, and that will give you something that looks a little bit like this. So then you have your volume profile for the day. I have anything outside of value area basically just hidden because I'm genuinely like not really interested in it. But you can add it on over there. So then you get your full volume profile for the day. Okay. You can see where things are going, and you can turn this into developing POC, developing value area, which is something that anyone who's within the crew or anyone who's watched any of the educational content from Randall, who's one of the coaches in the crew, you'll know that we have, or he has, some really, really good strategies for trading the developing value area. Okay, so when you're in the value area, price just moving within it. As soon as you get expansion outside, you can see rejecting from value area. And then once you gain acceptance back inside again, and that moves down, you find that the price will trade through. You then move out of it, so you get acceptance outside of value area, price starts to bounce off of it again, and once again acceptance back inside leads to a move down towards the POC, and then often towards the value area low again. So you can see just from today again, examples of how just volume analysis using the value area, using the POC, this kind of stuff works really, really, really well. So again, something to be aware of. So that's just by using the standard session volume profile indicator on TradingView. Again, if you want any more information on that and you want to learn the strategies of how we trade it properly, then yeah, we do have the crew membership, which is a very friendly, lovely group of traders. We're all there trading together throughout the day. I'll share my setups, the rest of the coaches share their setups, the trades that they're taking. The rest of the community are always sharing trades that they're taking. We've got a load of educational content, and yeah, it's if it's something that if you want to learn more about trading, kind of using volume, using liquidity, all of this kind of stuff, VWAP, that kind of thing, using XOCharts, then do consider coming to join the crew. If you go over to tauruscrypto.com, then you can find out more information about that. Okay, we've got a new website that's now live, and you can just click on join the crew over here, and that will take you into a page just here. So we've got our crew membership. $99 a month, less than the price of a cup of coffee each day. Instead of your morning coffee, come and hang out with us. Yeah? Because we'll help you more than your morning cup of coffee. We'll get you going. We'll get you pumped. And less than the cost of a pint per day. And we do all of this work. And yet still somehow we still have haters. There was some fucking dickhead on who's actually still in the crew for some reason. who was chatting shit to me earlier on. So yeah. Fuck that guy. Do you trade Forex? A little bit, not very often. I do trade the ES. Okay, so when I'm not trading Bitcoin, I will be trading the ES usually. I don't trade this on TradingView because all of the session start times and everything are a bit messed up. I've got another platform that I use to trade the ES on that I've been trying and I really, really love it. So yeah, trading the ES. Trading the NASDAQ as well, and yeah, trading shitcoins a lot of the time. I will dabble in Forex from time to time, but it's not something I do very often. I like trading gold as well. So Bitcoin number one, then the ES, then shitcoins, then NASDAQ. No, then gold, then NASDAQ. That's my preference of stuff to trade. Gold trades really, really, really well, by the way, everybody. So like here again, example, 4 hour time frame, just yeah, 4 hour time frame, swing trades on gold. I love them. Love swing trades. And you had this, so we'd form this range, we'd have that continuation, that break above. And what do we so often like to see? And this is the same for like any time frame. You break market structure, you hold above, you want to form a range and you want to sweep. Okay, and where did that come into? There. All right, 4 hour fair value gap. 4 hour OB, not an OB if you're like a ICT whatever, but it's filled the imbalances below, filled the single prints, get a good reaction off of that, and then what does price do? Rejects off of the high, so then you can take that down onto the 30-minute time frame, and you can see once again, nice little order block down here, formed, dropped into it, filling the single prints, price comes up, sweeps the highs afterwards. So just generally like really, really nice to trade gold. Very, very similar to what happened back here. Okay, so you break market structure here, you hold above, yeah, coming back in, single prints filled, 30-minute OB, continuation, takes out the high, and then actually continuation from there as well. And it's the same above as well. So when you have these, reject, yeah, over here, reject off of this one. So gold, that's what you got to look out for on gold. So Bitcoin value areas working really well, VWAPs working really well, gold order blocks and single prints working really well. ES VWAPs working really well, but the VWAP's wrong on TradingView. Who wanted me to look at BNB? I'm going to clean up the chart. Let's just start fresh. It's fucking hell, man. Honestly, man, I draw these lines in the chart and I don't set alerts on them. What even was that? Yeah. Sounds like in the bong every time I take a sip, yeah. It's a noisy bottle because it's got this like little hole, a little air hole, and it makes a lot of noise. Sorry if that's really disgusting. Me drinking water. I'm just thirsty. I've been to the gym. I'm gonna be like fucking on here soon. Just you wait and see. Fucking Hulk man. I'm gonna be green and I'm gonna set the lights green and I'm gonna be like because I'm getting strong. 2 gym sessions today, 5-kilometer run, 20 laps of the pool. Every single day. Beast! What about Pepe? Yeah, anyway, just let me go back to this. Yeah, look, we draw these lines on the chart and it's literally just liquidity, okay? You come down here, you come into like a wick that's going to be defended, right? That's a decent low to put in. You come down, you sweep it, you get a bounce. What I would love to see on BNB is for price to come down here to around about $160 eventually. I just think that there's the potential that can bounce further. You can do something like this. But like honestly, TA trading, as long as you put in a little bit of work, and it can be honestly bare minimum, you can get some really good trades. There's so many assets out there, right? Just look for where the liquidity is. If you're day trading something, if you're day trading Bitcoin, if you're day trading the ES, NASDAQ, gold, anything like that, then yes, you have to be a bit more thorough on what's going on. But with altcoins, seriously, just like look for the real obvious shit that's just staring you right in the face and you'll be amazed at it. But just remember, don't do what I do, like actually set alerts there. Don't set like bids and asks because they're illiquid and you might get wrecked. Set alerts. If you're at the computer, take a look at it. If you see the kind of reaction you like, just get in and take that trade, because look at that. Like, it is as simple as just a low with liquidity and you got an 8% move up from it. All right, one line that we marked on our charts, and that was like the one line that I would be interested in taking a trade. I missed it, I didn't take it, but that was the one line. Same again down here, and same again, I am now going to set an alert on this one because I'm not going to let that one get away from me. If, yeah, price comes up here, I will be setting an alert and it will be there. And we'll look on the 4 hour. 4 hours even too high a time frame for this. I would go alerts above that high, not above this one. I'm just going to go for the ones that I really, really want, and above that one. We can go for this one as well. You just mark them off. Do the VWAPs and volume profile work every time on Bitcoin? No, obviously not. Like, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. When Taurus mutiny? What do you mean? What? When is everyone? What? When am I going to become like BitBoy Crypto and P and Randall and French Bull and all the other guys? They kick me out of. No, please no Taurus mutiny. Please don't do that. No, do you really want a Taurus mutiny? We don't want that, do we? Nobody wants that. Sorry, I'm being like really really basic bitch on if it happened to Ben, it could happen to everyone. Yeah. The nice thing about this is I have control over my business. BitBoy Crypto clearly did not. The guy's the guy's a fucking idiot, that guy anyway. He's broke, like he's wasted all his money on shit. I don't know, I'm just drawing, I'm like, okay, Link had this range. And it still does have this range. Just a little consolidation outside of value area. Yeah, honestly, I'm just looking at this range, so I'm looking at like clearly defined daily levels, and in fact that first like reaction high and low off of this, I'm going to do something a little different. I mean, yeah, Link's been in this range for such a long time. It's just, you have quite a clear deviation at the bottom. And we'd spoken about this previously, right? We had spoken about this previously on Link. You have quite a clear, whoa, that is a circle. That is not what I wanted to draw. You have this deviation. You bounce back into the range. We're coming back down into an area of support. Even if you're just literally expecting this range to continue, it's a relatively decent risk to reward here to be looking at like swing longs. But like everything is a little bit weak right now, and it does depend on Bitcoin. What this has done today, which is nice. Okay, there was a decent move up this morning, corrected all of that. So both at macro and local golden pocket. So we can be looking at some kind of continuation. If we add on our session indicators from here, New York took out London highs, then you drop back into here, which is 30-minute block. All right, you got that green, not red, fucking green, please. Support 618. POC. Confluence. I think my overall bias for a lot of stuff, I know I quite often say it, I'm a little bit bullish. Slightly. Like the longer this goes on, the more I feel that this is more or less just a shakeout. I think if we were going to see some real pain, it would have happened by now. That doesn't mean that we can't come back down to like 25k again, and we can't just continue this range for a bit longer. But the longer I look at this, the more I get the feeling that we're not going as low as a lot of people want to see this go, and that we can see some continuation here. It's a hunch. It's not much more than a hunch at this stage. But often that intuition that I do have is correct because I'm fucking gangster and I get that stuff right often. So yeah. Which actually, there we go. Alicia pays, hey, do you think this is the rebound for Bitcoin, or do you reckon we're going lower? So yeah, I think, like I say, it's a hunch that this range will hold and we will end up moving up. And I want to just show you what am I looking for? Something. Surely the wick gets cleaned up across the stage. Yeah, you'd think that, but you would think that. But I mean, sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't, and it's like, look, previous low. There's quite a few examples. Lows are very different to highs, right? I do think that the kind of price action you get when price is dropping is very different to highs. And you have like stuff like this. Okay, this low didn't get taken out across all exchanges, but you form these higher lows, and it's doing something similar over here. And even if you're getting those like drops afterwards, it's like here you form those higher lows, and everyone's kind of expecting a sweep, and it doesn't happen until much later. It's a tough one. Like you'd think it would happen, but I do think if it was going to happen, it will have done already. We've got non-farm payroll this week. Maybe that can bring in a little bit of volatility. Maybe that's enough for what's needed, but there's nothing like, I don't know. I just feel that, and this is a bit, again, it's just a hunch. It's just an observation of the kind of, like, the market's really boring. There's really not many people trading this, and so many people are banging on and on and on and on about recession. You go onto Twitter, you go onto the legacy markets, and everyone is fucking bearish. Like, really, really like, oh my God, we're going to be going all the way down here. And it's like, shut up, right? All these just people just freaking out because, oh, I've lost my money because I bought the top on the stock market, and now everyone's already selling that shit and expecting like massive, there's all this fear about COVID coming back out. There's all of this stuff, and it just feels like we've cleared all the bullshit. We've cleared all of the leverage. We've cleared all the fucking idiots that just can't, like, don't really know what's going on. Yes, okay, this could be a top, but something just makes me think that this is a good time to just, everyone's like, holy shit, this is actually going to keep on running. And then everyone starts to get back in at the top again. Like, we're less than 6 months away from, or we're about 6 months away from the halving. That again is a narrative that would it be too easy that all this money that's currently sidelined out of the market thinking, oh, okay, next year I'm going to get back into the market, like spring next year, because Bitcoin's not going to pump until the next halving. Wouldn't it be fun that all of those people that are sidelined now, thinking that there's going to be easy money to be made in the next halving, the market's just like, so what? We know it's got to mark up at some point, otherwise the whole network's dead. But why not mark up before and then dump it in the halving? It's food for thought. It's just another, like, so this is why I think it's so important not to get caught up on the higher time frames, because you can get like, yeah, if you like crypto, it doesn't really matter. If you're here for like the investment in the market cycle, just keep like DCAing. If you're concerned about like the market cycles and things like that, just DCA, because you don't know like as soon as you take your money out of the market and you start like being, okay, I'm just going to go back in cash because I think the market's not going to do anything until next spring, you might find that you end up like being forced to buy it a lot higher. Whereas if you're just in it, then it doesn't really matter what happens. You can just be like, okay, cool, whatever happens, happens. If we dump, like I've held Bitcoin through this whole thing. All of this, I've held Bitcoin through the whole thing. I just DCA into a normal stack. I put a percentage of my profits into it when I make profits. I do make profits. I just don't care. I don't care about the market cycles. I really don't care at all. Like it'll be nice if it pumps and we get like 100k before the next halving. Great, I'll make a bunch of money from it. If it doesn't, great, because I have more time to accumulate. If it dumps back down to 15k, great, cheap Bitcoin. Every scenario, win, 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 win. I either make money now or I make money later. I ain't fussed. Because all I care about is what I can do on the day. So where are we today? Where is the next trade that I can take today? So that I have more money tomorrow than I had when I woke up this morning. That's all I care about. Daily RSI being so low makes me bullish. Yeah, still bullish on CME gaps above 27.4 and below at 20. People will know when they're in a recession. If people are disagreeing whether we are or not, we are not, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. Next, you're going to tell us not to buy high and sell low. Exactly. Honestly, the thing is, I didn't really cash out that much profit at the bull market top. I was selling shit the whole way through. I'd made like, it's like Casper. This trade here, like I sold all of mine here, right? This Casper token, made a bunch of money on it, and it's nice. But if you don't catch this, then it's doesn't matter, because you can sell stuff on the way up, and I don't know. This isn't a good example because I did sell the top. But on Bitcoin, I didn't really sell the top. Sold a bit of it. Kept some for trading. Kept some doing like that. I just don't care. Just don't care what the market does. Someone asked if I trade Ethereum, and I'm not at the moment either, so also don't care about that. I don't care about much, do I? RNDR. I like that. I like this. That weekly level is worth noting. Oh, that's a monthly level. Yes, because we're at the end of the month. Great. M, monthly level. Weekly. Oh, yes, nice. Okay, we're coming in towards the end of the month, so you'll find that things gravitate towards important monthly levels. Ethereum's probably similar. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, coming into a monthly that is from April the 1st, from April Fool's Day. Okay, finding some support here. One level of confluence. Second, we're in that zone, right? 786 on this occasion. Third, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Gap. We're in there. Any more? Any additional confluence to be had with this? Maybe some EMAs. Oh, the bear. Oh no. Oh no, we've had a death cross on the daily. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, weekly, no, nothing there. Yeah, death cross on the daily. It's an EMA. Okay, fair. If you bounce up into this isn't saying go like crazy. If you bounce up into that 50, it's probably going to reject, right? So you're looking at continuing this range on for a while. So you come up into the 50 EMA, you probably come back down, back into this kind of level. Again, you start to form a range here, allowing these moving averages to sort themselves out, to flatten off. And once they've done that, eventually it's like beach ball underwater effect. Yeah. Eventually, if these are just continuing to push price down, because you just have bots that run on them. So if these continue just to push price down like this, and eventually you'll just pop, and then you'll get a move. If this support doesn't break, in which case you're coming all the way back down to like down here, or taking out this low or something like that. So I'm going to do a lot of analysis and thinking that, okay, a pretty decent pullback on a lot of stuff so far. Ethereum out of interest. Monthly level. March. Price so often just gravitates towards that towards the end of a month. Oh no, we're gonna get a death cross on Ethereum too. Oh no. Oh no. At some point we're gonna get a move up towards the EMAs on Bitcoin also. Shirley Sound, what is good? I am good. I am good, Shirley Sound. How are you, Shirley Sound? Alicia, so you don't think we'll take out the lows at 25,750, 25,300? I don't do that kind of forecasting. Do I think 25? Okay, yes. Alicia, yeah, I still think we take out those lows. Yeah? But what we could very easily do before then is something like this. I'll keep on doing this and then we'll get a move afterwards, yeah? But yeah, although I'm like higher time frame thinking the market cycle type of thing could be fun, could be something that we can look at. It's not really like a big strategy that I have. It's just something I'm aware of. So I don't want to be going, like I don't want to be selling anything here because there's no point. I want to be in it if we do start to move back up again. I want to be prepared and I want to be ready for that. So it's a scenario that not many people are really looking at, but I'm paying a lot of attention to. This is another interesting thing. So I'm just going to bring back up the Discord because I posted this earlier on. Oh my God, man. I accepted some friend requests on because I was trying to find Shubham or whoever it was, and when I'm on streamer mode, when I'm on streamer mode, it only has the first letter. So I accepted a couple of friend requests that began with S, and this like clear like scammer girl in a bikini is like, hello. Fuck off. All this stupid shit. Anyway, back onto Discord. This is what I wanted to share. Right? Idea. So this is NASDAQ. Let me just move this over. All right? NASDAQ 2008, double top, drop, taking out this low, starts to consolidate, markup, breaking market structure, runs like crazy. Bitcoin, double top, drops, taking out this low, drops again, mark up, breaking market structure, consolidates, runs like crazy. Could be fun, right? Something to be aware of. There is history in the past of a very, very similar asset. Bitcoin now basically being like NASDAQ in 2008, right? Tech stocks 20 years ago, however long it was. Not 20 years ago, 15. But yeah, Bitcoin now almost reacting like a tech stock. So why would it not do something like that? Again, food for thought. Could happen. If it does, then if it happens, then we get to be like, yeah, I told you so, exactly as predicted, we were right. And if it doesn't happen, right, we just don't mention it. We just don't mention it. I never said it. But if it happens, we shout it from the rooftops. And we're like, yes, we got it right. Anyway, it is 9:30. I've been live for an hour. I am going to wrap it up because I actually need to get some sleep. I can't like burn myself out. I'm waking up at you know, I'm on a mad self-improvement binge right now. Waking up early, morning routine, like proper focusing on morning routine, making sure that everything I do is like better. And yeah, it's good. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling very happy. I'm feeling positive. And we're gonna see this community grow again because we're putting in the work and putting in the time and putting in the effort again. There was a few months this year where I was just like not in the best place. A lot of shit going on, and I think Miami was like my blow off top. So Miami was my blow off top for probably about like almost like 6 months, maybe even a year, where I was like in a weird headspace. And now I'm back on it. Like I'm really on it again now. So I'm feeling good. You guys are going to see a lot of cool stuff. We've got some good stuff in the works. Also, just a note on anyone about the elite mentorship thing. Just again, I'm like totally transparent, and that's like always as all I can be, transparent and honest. I think I was a little over ambitious with what we were trying to achieve on that initially. It's going to be really cool. It would be really cool, but I think I was a little over ambitious, not quite understanding like small community. Make sure that we're serving as a small community, and there's some rethinking, some reworking going on. I still want to run events. I still want to do stuff that focuses a lot more on psychology, a lot more on discipline, and those kind of things. But I think we can package it in a little bit of a different way so that it is really accessible, so that it's really helpful for people. And yeah, you'll hear more about that soon. So if you have joined the waitlist, I have sent an email out just to say, look, didn't quite get that right initially. I think a little bit too over ambitious. And yeah, we're working on some stuff. So if you are interested, again, go over to toroscrypto.com and you can click here on the Become Elite thing. We'll do it, but like I say, more accessible, more realistic. Still ambitious. We're still going to do some cool stuff. But if you are interested, then you can join a wait list here. And when basically this will be, so you're the first to hear about it. essentially. And if you want some input into how this might run, because we want to get your thoughts. So if you like what you have heard about doing stuff with mindset, being able to access a lot of the tools and resources that we're able to use and having everything incorporated into one like big thing, join the waitlist. Also just DM me, let me know your thoughts, things that you think might be cool for this, because it's something that I'm very passionate about and I want to offer, and I want to be able to help in that way. But yeah, like I say, back to the drawing board slightly on it, because helping you guys is always the focus, and that's why I'm here, because I enjoy doing this. Anyway, yeah. Enough of that. I'll become a better salesman one day, and until that point, enjoy me just being me. Have a great evening, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow, so those of you who are in the crew, London trading room tomorrow morning. If you're interested in joining the crew, you know how to do that. If you're not interested in joining the crew, then thank you very much for watching the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, bye-bye.